Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's lovely to have you here on this very warm day that is officially called winter, but it's been 85 degrees, so it's hardly winter. And so it's about 29 degrees Celsius here, somewhere around there. It's been very warm. It's gorgeous because I feel like it's a bonus. I don't have to be cold, but the problem is that it's probably not even going to get cold as it normally would. Although we do sometimes get cold days still in September, so I'm hoping for that. I'm not ready for a full-blown summer just yet. It's too early for that. You know, it's normally cold here until midway through September, then it starts to heat up a bit more, but only slowly and slightly. Anyway, sorry about the weather report, but it has been really weird, very warm. I had to go out today. I had to go to the post office and to the chemist, so I was outside in the heat, which was fine. It was fine. It's not hot for Australia, but it's hot for this time of year. My house is still cool in here, so that's nice too. I've come on because of this adorable outfit, which I love so much. Oh my goodness, I can't stand this doll. She's so gorgeous. The way she poses herself and looks so sweet in anything I put her in. But we are taking part in Suzanne's Peter Rabbit and Bunny Rabbit week. So this is our first contribution, and it's a stunning white baby grow. Absolutely gorgeous, in the most soft, beautiful cotton. And it's got an outline of a bunny rabbit in silver and grey. And the bunny rabbit is looking up at the stars, and she has an empty jar, and she's catching all the falling stars in that jar. You can see them falling down here, and there she's got already one in the jar and one almost in the jar. And then on the bottom here it says, I don't know if you can see that, it's a bit hard there, catch a falling star it says. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh look, there's a little star in her pocket as well. Oh, so cute. I love this. I've never used this outfit before, so this is its very first showing, and as always I've had it for a long time. It's by a brand called Sofia, Sofia. So it's not the PH kind of Sophie, it's a F, Sofia. And look at the little stars on the sleeves and the beautiful, can you see the picot edge in grey on the edge of the sleeve? So sweet. And it's got the feet in, of course. It's a, you know, she can go to sleep comfortably in this. And she's holding her pink jelly cat, one of her many jelly cats, or one of the baby's many jelly cats. This is kind of a medium-sized one. I think this one's a rattle. Let me see. Yeah, this is the rattle size. This is not the tiny size. And it's in this one's pale pink. Yeah, she's a pale pink one, this one. And so, of course, I had to put a pink bonnet onto Bridie's little head as well to match her rabbit. And just to break the white up a bit. Although, I mean, a baby dressed in white is just delicious, isn't it? She looks so sweet. So thank you, Suzanne, for hosting this week, for suggesting it. It's fantastic. I have more bunny rabbit things. So I will come back on in a couple of days, hopefully. Every day I think, oh yeah, heaps of time to make a video, but then the day absolutely disappears under me, because now it's after 4 in the afternoon, and I've been wanting to make a video since I got up this morning. So there you go. Anyway, that's just the way it goes some days, isn't it? Most days for me at the moment are going like that, zipping past. I always have a list of things I want to get done, and I maybe cross 1 or 2 things off a day. But yeah, there's just not enough hours really. Doesn't she look cute? She just put her hand on her cheek like that. Okay. I was hoping that you would be able to see all of this. Actually, the jar looks as though the jar is in kind of a slightly brassy or gold colour, slightly different to the rest. You probably can't tell that, but it's just beautiful outfit, isn't it? And this is a 3-month size, which is perfect for her. Oh, I need to show you. I'll move her. Darling, I'm so sorry. Can I just have your bunny for a sec? Or just put bunny here. But what I wanted to show you is what it looks like at the front. Oh, what happened there? There we go. It's crossover at the front. Can you see that? Let's move that little arm. See how it actually has a popper up there, and the underneath layer goes right across and has a popper up on the other shoulder. I don't think it'd be very practical for a real baby, would it? Because, you know, there's nothing to hold all of this together. But it's just so beautiful, and luckily it's not for a real baby. It's just for my Bridie. In case you're new here, Bridie is the Laura Sculpt by Bonnie Brown. Although probably everybody knows that in the whole wide world by now, I should think. Yeah, she's a pretty popular sculpt. I think a lot of people have had her or still have her. I don't care if a sculpt is popular or not popular. I just like what I like, and I think we all like that, aren't we? Just so happens that this sculpt is beautiful, and so a lot of us have her. I don't mind if a million other people have her, because the main thing is that I have her. So I think most of us feel like that, don't you reckon? Is that how you feel about it? You don't care if a sculpt's very popular? Because who cares? What's the difference? We're not hanging around with 50 other people who've all got a Laura. And even if we were, it wouldn't matter, would it? Because we always think our Laura is the most beautiful one. Just like with our children. They're the most beautiful children in the whole wide world. And so are our dolls, yeah. Otherwise we wouldn't have them. Excuse me. Oh dear. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's what she's wearing, and that's why we're here today. I'm quite excited because I know I've got a couple. Oh, I just had a thought. Oh, I was planning, I think I've got 2 Peter Rabbit outfits for my twins, Pippa and Jonty, the Twin A and Twin B by Bonnie Brown. But just as I was about to say that, I thought, oh, is it Winnie the Pooh? Are the outfits Winnie the Pooh? Anyway, if they are Peter Rabbit, I will come back on with the twins dressed in their, actually they're identical. I couldn't get 2 versions, so they're identical to each other, but that won't matter. I can make them look different with different coloured hats and dummies and, you know, anything, can't I? Even if their outfits are identical. I think real twins are often dressed identically, aren't they? Not always, of course, people like to keep them individual, but, and certainly with boy and girl twins, you wouldn't really dress them identically unless, and you know, while they're still very little. And even then, maybe who cares? Like, what does it matter? It doesn't really, does it? Anyway, oh my goodness, I do talk a lot of nonsense. But thank you very much for your comments on my last video. I haven't had time to reply, but I will, and I've read them all. I love them. I love catching up with you guys and hearing about what dolls you've got and what you've been up to. It's really lovely. It's an excellent way to stay in touch. And yeah, so thank you very much for being here and for your comments. It's fun. Like, that's the fun of making videos, isn't it? Aside from looking at and showing off these dear babies of ours. She looks adorable, doesn't she? But I did turn her on a side so you could see the pattern better. But then you don't see the crossover. A little bit. Yeah. Why don't you put that one up there too? There we go. She's such a good girl. She just stays where I want her to. There we go. Now you can't really see it. But isn't that just the cutest picture? Absolutely beautiful. A sweet little bunny rabbit catching stars. Yeah. All right, my dear friends. I guess I will say farewell. And I might just tell you quickly that I think I've got a possum in my roof. He's woken me up 2 nights in a row around 1 o'clock, 1:15 in the morning, or between 1:15 and 1:30. So I'll just give it a few more days to make absolutely sure that's what's going on. And then I'll have to ring the possum man to come and take my possum to somebody else's roof. Take him out of my roof and let him free somewhere else. They're protected, but they're very clever animals. They have adapted to living in, you know, urban areas as well as in the bush. And what they do is they're mainly nocturnal. I think they can be awake in the day, but in general they're nocturnal. So what they do is they go out as it becomes dark outside. They head out and go and look for something yummy to eat. They're herbivores, so they only eat like plants and flowers and all the things that you don't want them to eat the top of. They eat those things, and then when they've had enough, they go back to where they're going to sleep for the day. So what the possum people have to do is come and have a look they shine like a light in your roof space so they can see if there are any entrance and exit holes for possums, which I thought I didn't have any anymore. A few years ago I had to get, there was one entrance that a possum was using, so we filled that up, so I thought I was okay, but not so sure now. That was years ago though, so maybe some other hole has popped up somehow. Excuse me. Anyway, so what they do is they, during the day, they shine a light to see where, you know, where there is a possible entrance and exit, and then what, they come back later that day, so when it's dark, and they block up that hole so that the possum can't get back inside to sleep for the day, and then the possum finds somebody else's roof or not to live in. Yeah, that's what you do. Hopefully the possum goes somewhere far away, but they walk along the electricity lines and the cables, and you know, like the what do you call that, like the broadband, the oh, what's the word, for goodness sake, you know, the cables that go to your computer and bring you the signals, and oh my goodness, those cables. So they just merrily run along those cables. They run along the tops of fences. They can go anywhere they feel like it. You know, housing is no barrier to possums. But yeah, so that's what has happened to me the last 2 nights. So we'll see what tonight brings with these naughty possums. Internet. Thank you, brain. Oh my goodness, isn't that horrible when that happens? And the harder you try to think of it, the harder it is to remember. And then when you stop thinking about it, the word just pops up. Very strange the way our brains work. Anyway, all right, my dear friends, I really will go now. I hope that you've enjoyed seeing this gorgeous, gorgeous little girl. I just can't get over this beautiful kit that Bonnie sculpted. She's just perfect. Honestly, she's perfect. Just the most gorgeous thing. Look at this little stars. Aren't they beautiful? Little grey stars on the sleeves. Just the whole thing is just a gorgeous outfit. I think I said, did I, that it was a 3-month size? Yes, I did. Which is, you know, it's a bit sloppy, but it's great because it means that there's no pulling across her knees. There's plenty of room for her to wriggle if she wants to, do whatever she wants to do with her little legs. Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you soon. So in the meantime, please take care, and hopefully I'll be back with you soon. Oh, sorry, I just bumped everything. Yeah, all right. I will stop now before I do anything else silly. Bye-bye, dear friends. Take care.